Welcome back to the channel. As the first blossoms of spring begin to peek through the soil, it is the perfect time to refresh our sanctuaries with a touch of history and warmth. Today, we are exploring the serene world of rustic antique farmhouse style. We will blend timeless vintage treasures with soft seasonal hues to create a home that feels both storied and incredibly cozy for the new season. Chapter 1. Antique Kitchen Hutch Spring Display. The kitchen heart beats faster with an antique wooden hutch dressed in spring finery. Layer-weathered white ironstone pitchers with sprigs of fresh lavender and eucalyptus. The contrast between the dark reclaimed wood and the soft pastel ceramics creates a focal point that feels both grounded and airy. It is a simple way to celebrate the season while honoring the timeless beauty of farmhouse craftsmanship. Chapter 2. Rustic Porch with Vintage Rockers. Stepping outside, the porch becomes a peaceful retreat with the addition of vintage wicker or wooden rockers. Drape a lightweight linen throw in soft sage over the back, and place a galvanized bucket filled with tulips nearby. This setting invites slow mornings and quiet afternoons, capturing that quintessential antique farmhouse charm that welcomes every guest with a sense of nostalgic comfort and spring grace. Chapter 3. Farmhouse Living Room Mantel Decor. The living room mantel serves as a canvas for springtime storytelling. Arrange a collection of mismatched antique brass candlesticks alongside a weathered window frame found at a local flea market. Interspersed with small potted primroses and dried moss, this arrangement brings the outdoors in. The soft metallic glint against the rustic textures adds a touch of sophisticated age to your cozy gathering space. Chapter 4. Vintage Bedroom Linen Refresh. In the bedroom, transition to spring by layering antique lace pillowcases with heavy linen duvets in muted cream or dusty rose. A rustic wooden stool at the bedside holding a stack of vintage leather-bound books, and a small glass vase of lily of the valley completes the look. This creates a soft, tactile experience that feels like a warm embrace, echoing the quiet beauty of a historic countryside manor. Chapter 5. Antique Dining Table Tablescape. Gathering around the dining table feels more special with a rustic linen runner and a centerpiece of weathered terracotta pots. Fill the pots with soft blue hydrangeas to contrast the deep wood grain of an antique harvest table. Use mismatched vintage silverware and floral china to lean into the eclectic charm. This setup encourages long conversations and a deep appreciation for the art of slow, seasonal living. Chapter 6. Cozy Entryway with Antique Bench. Make a lasting first impression in the entryway with a sturdy antique church pew or a distressed wooden bench. Soften the look with a few grain sack pillows and a woven basket tucked underneath to hold spring umbrellas or light scarves. Hanging a simple grapevine wreath on the wall above adds a touch of rustic nature, ensuring that the very first step into your home feels curated, warm, and inviting. Chapter 7. Sunroom Sanctuary with Distressed Cabinets. The sunroom is the ideal spot for a distressed antique cabinet to house your gardening treasures. Store vintage seed packets, aged clay pots, and antique hand tools behind glass doors or on open shelving. The natural light hitting the chipped paint surfaces highlights the beautiful patina of time. It is a functional yet aesthetic tribute to the season of growth and the enduring appeal of farmhouse utility. Chapter 8. Rustic Laundry Room Vintage Accents. Even the laundry room can embrace the antique farmhouse aesthetic with a few thoughtful touches. Use an old wooden washboard as wall art and store clothespins in a vintage glass mason jar. A simple sprig of dried herbs hanging from a rustic peg rail adds a natural scent and a pop of soft color. These small details turn everyday chores into a more pleasant experience surrounded by timeless, cozy character. Chapter 9. Antique Bathroom Vanity Floral Touches. Transform the bathroom into a spa-like retreat by using an antique washstand as a vanity. Pair the rustic wood with a simple white porcelain basin and a bouquet of soft pink peonies in a vintage apothecary jar. The combination of old-world textures and fresh florals brings a sense of spring renewal to your morning routine, proving that vintage charm has a place in every single corner of the farmhouse. Chapter 10. Outdoor Garden Nook with Antique Gate. Finally, create a secret garden nook using an old rusted iron gate as a backdrop for climbing roses. Place a weathered stone bench nearby to enjoy the spring breeze and the scent of new blooms. This antique element adds structure and history to your outdoor space, making the garden feel like a timeless extension of your home where the rustic beauty of the past meets the vibrant life of the present. We have journeyed through the soft colors and weathered textures that make the rustic antique farmhouse style so enduring. By incorporating vintage finds and cozy spring accents, you can create a home that tells a beautiful story of the past while celebrating the freshness of today. If you enjoyed these inspirations, please like this video,